Hello! Mite Mite, Mie da yo. You haven't seen this model in a hot minute, have you? Hello. I'm pretty sure today is gonna be a fairly chill stream. My voice is not doing so great. Ah, let me see what you say. Hi Teddy. Hello Ken. Hi Brian. Hi Paladin Stem. Hello Inari. Hello hello. Mister. Hello. Hello. Hello Jay. Hello. Hi Feather. Hi Nova. Hello hello hello. I forgot to load up Twitch. I'm very scatterbrained today. I'm so sorry. I don't want to be scatterbrained, but I'm kind of scatterbrained today. I don't know if any of my mods are here right now, but I wanted them to pin the. No, I'll do it. I got this. I got this. Alright. That should do it. Lady J! Thank you for 9 months. Nice. Hi, Nearly Strategic. Hello. Welcome, welcome. 9 months I've now been born as a baby 10. You made it past the 3rd trimester. That's crazy. Alright. No, you should go sleep, Feather, if you gotta sleep. Is it one of my brandings? No, I've actually got a pretty good head on my shoulders. Hi, Peter. Hello. I do look different today. I thought I would use this while just yapping because I don't want to care about how my face looks. You know, there's this thing with VTubing called puppeteering. It basically means if you move your model at all. Because, like, if I was just in person and I was just talking, like I would just literally not... I wouldn't move around very much. My mouth probably wouldn't open very wide. Even though I'd be speaking the same. You see how my model's, like, barely moving? It's just, like... It tracks my blinking and my mouth a little bit, or like how much I move my head. And it's not very much, right? It's not very entertaining. So the thing is, this is what VTubers have to do, is we have to like exaggerate everything. We gotta be like, ooh. You know? Like we really have to make the shit move by ourselves. It doesn't move just cause we want it to. We gotta like actually learn how to move it. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I wanted to use this one because, like, I don't have to try as hard to, like... Because there's less things to have to move. It's a simpler model than my normal one, so... You know. Yeah. It's cuter looking. It do be a chibi. It's not like a full size. Not full. I just... Hi, Mike. Hello. Also, hi everyone on the Twitch side. I encourage you to come to the YouTube side, because that's the side with the more active chat. my... What's it called? My goal to get all of the Twitch people to YouTube is slowly working. Slowly but surely. I believe it will work. Slowly but surely. Hey, Map. Hello. Map, did you check Twitter? I sent you a DM about the comms. I don't know if you would be okay with me streaming them or not. But if not, it's okay. I have other things I gotta draw too. Hi, Link. Hello. Hi, Ryan. No, you're fine. I'm just chilling. You're good with that? Okay, I'll make... I think I might stream one of them. The one that I've currently sent you. I'll probably do that one instead of, like, start a whole new thing. I have some art that I'd like to show you guys too that I've been working on. Not 100% done yet, just a few tweaks here and there that I'd like to do. And then after that I have some other music video stuff that I'd like to draw so that it doesn't look so... You know, things with music videos are kind of complicated, so I'll share that with you in a second. But okay. If we're gonna start doing them drawings while I yap, then I'm gonna switch models again. Let's do one that doesn't take up a lot of space on screen. It's coming along. It's coming. I think I'll put myself to the side. You guys like this side or this side? I think I like this side. Yeah, I like this side. Alright, let me put the image out of the way. This will probably go right there. iPad stuff. That. Okay. Yeah, no more Fumo mirror. I might have to tie my hair up for this one. Just connecting the iPads. You guys will see what I've been working on in a minute. I just gotta make sure it's all connected. I'll show you guys this one first. I showed the Copium Dominoes this one already. They've seen this one. Just a little bit. I finished it today. Literally today, but there's some minor adjustments that I'd like to make. It's kind of cold today. This. I need my glass. Where them glasses at? Oh, that's not the glasses. Glasses. Like 10. Okay. Oh! There's something I wanted to try. If I can find it. Give me a second. It's somewhere here. There we go. Ta-da! Have a little thingy. Does that look okay? Is that covering too much? I hope it's not covering too much. Yeah, okay, it only covers like a slight corner. That's fine. Okay. Poke-san! Konnichiwa! Ohayou gozaimasu. Kyou genki desu ka? Perfect. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna get to drawing. This is something I drew recently. Saikin teigaku no ato desu. So it's from... Well, I think you guys know this already. You know Anata no Soba ni Sono Kyoku? That song? It's a cover art for that song. And it's from an anime called My Happy Marriage. What's it called? Watashi no shiawase na kekkon? I think it's what it's called. Sono anime kara. Yeah, I'm gonna do a cover of that one. And this is the art for that cover. This is very, very cute. Look at the braids, man. I put so much effort into these braids. They're very difficult. They're very difficult for me to draw, but there's a lot of detail in it, and I'd like you to watch the process because it was tough. We can yap while this goes. It started off so weird, but you gotta trust the process, you know? It was a pain. I had to look at some references. I even braided my own hair. Just to be able to see what it was like. I braided my own hair. And it worked out though. Like, I think it turned out pretty cute. Yeah, it turned out pretty cute. But yeah, you gotta trust the process. It's a very weird process, but you gotta trust. Yeah, it's good to have yourself as a reference. The message didn't ping? Oh no. Oh, pin. Let me do that. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Yeah, I got the boba. Well, I like saying bubble tea. I don't like the word boba. It makes me very angry. It triggers me. I don't like the word boba. I like bubble tea. Which I am currently drinking. I didn't know if you guys knew, but I actually do have bubble tea right now. My mom got me some today. The sketching process took forever. Now we're on to line art. What flavor? Taro. Basically the survival funds. Whatever the survival funds are is what I'm drinking. I just finished it though. I've been having it since this afternoon and drinking water at the same time. Yeah. I had kind of like a long day today. It started pretty early. And then I think after lunch is when it started getting a bit more hectic. This morning, both my parents, they went to the dollar store. And they didn't work today, so they went to the dollar store and they wanted to do like a deep clean of the house. And I was like, okay. If that's what you want to do. And it's because apparently Nacho pooped everywhere. And was like, oh no. So they wanted to do like a deep clean. And so both my parents, they went out to the dollar store. And they called me. And were like, Mia, can you... My dad called me first. And he was like, can you find the... Whatever, I don't remember what it was. But he's like, can you go to the laundry room and find it upstairs? And I was like, okay. I went. And I was like, I don't see what you're looking for. And then my dad's like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" And then they kept asking, like my dad kept asking, like, "You sure you can't find the blah blah blah?" And I think he gave up. So he ended up passing the phone to my mom, and then my Mino mom picked up, right? And I'm there like, "Oh hi mom," and she's like, "Have you found the blah 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 in the powder room?" And I was just like, "Powder room? Dad told me go to the laundry room." So my mom was like, "No, no, no, you're supposed to be in the powder room. What are you doing up there?" And she got all angry at me. And I was just like, "Oh, okay, okay, I'm going." So I freaked out and started going downstairs. So I go downstairs, right? And I look in the powder room, in the cabinets in the powder room. And I'm like, I see this and this and this, but not the thing you're looking for. And then she was like, "So do you see it or do you not see it? Do we have it or do we not?" I was like, I don't see what we're looking for. And I think she just completely disregarded what I said. I was like, "Take a picture of the cabinet. Hey, yeah." And then she hung up on me. And I was like, "Okay." So I sent the picture. I like literally left my lunch on the table and it got cold by the time this call ended. I left to do all of this for them and they just like got angry at me and I was like, "Okay." So I feel like no matter what, even if I found it or if I didn't find it, they wouldn't believe me anyway and ask for a picture. Because apparently no matter what I said, it didn't matter. They needed to see it. So I was like, well, that was kind of rude. So I went back to my lunch and then my mom called me again and she said in the nicest voice ever, "Mia, would you like some bubble tea?" And I was like, this is real weird. This is real weird. This real sus. So I ended up going like, "Yeah, I'd like some bubble tea if you're going." And she's like, "Okay, sweetie, what flavor would you like?" I mean, I think at that point I knew that she was a little bit apologetic of how she acted on the phone. So yeah, I ended up getting the bubble tea after. So okay, second part of the story, right? I'm not gonna go into too deep detail, but my parents came home, gave me the bubble tea, and then it was around 2. So, you know, obviously time has passed, right? Like, I'd gotten up, I had taken my morning shower today because it's morning shower day. I have a morning and a night shower day. It depends. It's also, like, dependent on how I sleep at night. Like, if I get super itchy, sometimes I'll take a shower in the morning so that I don't have any, like, gross dead skin on me. So, I took a shower this morning, and then I also had my lunch and then the shit with my mom and my dad at the Dollarama store. And then they come home around 2 and it's like peaceful for a while. I'm there drinking my bubble tea, I'm working on commissions. And then I hear my mom in my sister's room that's like connected to the stream room, or like we share a wall basically. And I was just like, what is happening? Because my sister's not home. And so I was just like, huh, I don't know what's going on. So I go in the room and then I see my mom is like cleaning my sister's room. And I was just like, what are you doing in here? What is happening? It was like a clothing volcano blew up or something. I was just like, what? And she was just like, I didn't intend for this to happen. I didn't know your sister had so many clothing. And I kind of regret it now. It wasn't a pile, it was a mountain. There's a difference. There's a lot. And then my dad, I see him come out of my sister's bathroom with a trash bag. And I was just like, oh shit, this is happening. And I was like, do you need help? Like, she's not even here. Is this okay? And they're just like, she's sick right now. It's fine, it's fine. I was like, okay. And my mom kept shooing me away. She's like, you got work to do, right? Go do your work. Go. We'll handle this. But then every few minutes, I would also hear them go into my room. Because this current streaming room is connected to the wall that I share. On one side is connected to my sister's room. The left side of the wall is connected to my bathroom. And my bathroom is connected to my bedroom. So I know when they go in there, like I can hear it. It's a very thin wall in this house. So I hear them walking in my room every few minutes. And I was just like, what are they doing in my room? So I make the excuse of like moisturizing. I have to moisturize my skin or something. I go in my room. I see my dad come out of my room, and he was like, "I just wanted to see if you had any trash to throw out." I was just like, "Hmm." And my mom also came out of my room, like talking about my clothes and stuff. And I was just like, "Hmm." It was just a constant like of them going between my room and hers, and I was just like, "What the fuck is happening?" And in the end, they came to the conclusion that my room was not as messy, and I'm very happy about it. Yeah, I'm just a little happy about it. Just a little bit. I mean, very, but I don't want to rub it in too bad. I'm gonna be nice and considerate. But yeah, that's what happened this afternoon. And then after that, I continued working on my commissions because both my parents went out to go pick up my sister. And she's home now, so that's good. But while they were out, I was like, fuck yeah. Because then I could finally focus on working. I mean, think about it. Every 5 to 10 minutes, I would hear the footsteps walking back and forth across the room. Or like in the landing right outside of the door. And I was just like, who is out there? It was very distracting. So then when they left, I was like, fuck yeah, peace and quiet. And I ended up like actually getting what I could have done within an hour. I got it done within like 30 minutes. It was crazy. So then I helped with dinner, and then I sat at my PC. I did a little bit of my Wuthering Wave dailies. And then yeah, that's it. That's what happened today. She was elegant and dainty. Thank you, Trio. Thank you. I mean, I don't. Elegant and dainty. Me? It's so weird to see those two words in the sentence that describes me. It's crazy. Me, elegant and dainty? Ojo-sama mitai? Does this look ojo-sama-y? Do you think I look like an ojo-sama? Hontoni ojo-sama. I don't even know what part I'm working on. The feet? Something's happening. Oh, the highlights. That's what's happening. It's the highlights. I'm adding shading to the highlights, I think. The white part. Oh, look at the white part. This last bit is all the white parts of the clothing. That's something I did today. Getting them than usually. Exactly. Man, dainty. I mean, honestly, prior to being a VTuber, I would probably say that dainty is a word to describe me, but that would have been like 4 or 5 years ago. Dainty describing me. That's wild. Okay. I think that's the end. Alrighty. Yeah, that's it. So if you want to look at them details, I got you. I kind of want to change the top of the head because it's like too perfectly round. But that can be done later. Yeah, look at them hair details though. Wow. This took a while. This took a hot minute. Oh shit! I erased that by accident. I'm really proud of this. Look at these braids. Wow, かっこいいでしょ。姫様。まあ他の人生は姫様だと思う。でな、お嬢様みーちゃん。他の人生。異世界？転生なら？転生ならお嬢様になるよ。Oh no! What happened? Ah! Oh, okay. That scared me for a second. Who? でも、お嬢様にはね、いっぱいな責任ではなくて、義務？義務とかね、あるね。いっぱいなことを 知るとか。先生なら。先生かな。You like my art though? I was kind of like, the face here is not the same as this one. Like, they're kind of different, and that made me sweat a little bit because I was like, shit. I mean, they're both good. I like both of them. Don't get me wrong. It's just that their faces are different, and that concerns me because I'm like, they're supposed to be the same person, and they don't look like the same person. But if you guys think it's okay, then I'm just gonna keep it as it is. I have some things I need to do, which is the hair here. This top part I haven't completely finished. I would like to work on it a little more. Like add some more of these. Like whatever these are called. Just like strands, I guess. Princess! You think I'm a pillow princess? I wonder if there's a word for that in Japanese. Hold on. Let me think. Takimakura hime. That's what it's called. Takimakura hime. Oh man, Takimakura hime is what it's called. Oh man. The cheeks. I think I would add like maybe the lines, because here I added... Did I add the lines? Like, I added some lines. It's very faint, but it's there. Yeah, I would add the lines. Probably it, though. I'm not completely convinced that this is the end. Know what I mean? Is that too much? I don't want them to be too obvious. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Zoomed in. Stare into your souls. The eyes I drew this time are super basic. They're not the most, like, fancy eye. Like, I could do more if I wanted to, but I'm keeping it relatively simple. I missed a thing. Why didn't any of you guys tell me I missed that? How dare you? Did I miss anything else? Did I miss here? Oh, this thing. Alright, here. There we go, it's more shiny now. もっとキラキラして。Yeah? That's pretty good. いいね。One day, I'd like to draw like Tenzere Mama. Tenzere Mama みたいに描きたいな。Tenzere Mama でもすごいと思う。君もそう思うよ。I wanna draw like my Tenzere Mama. She has like the best art style. I don't even know how to describe it. If in another life, if I ever debut as another VTuber, I'd probably still want her as my artist, if possible. You know, if I'm allowed or something. I would like it. I just really like her art, you know? Something about it just resonates with me. I really like it. 本当に綺麗やな。綺麗だな。他の人生ならまたテンゼルママになりたい。I think you can do it if you want to try. Do you guys have any art questions for me? I actually get a few art questions depending on the stream. Like, how do you start drawing? Like, what is the hardest part about drawing? What do you enjoy the most about drawing? How would you draw this, or that? No. I typically answer them pretty well. Because when I first started drawing, one of the first, not the first, but one of the first things that I ever drew looked like this. And this was me trying my best, by the way. You know, that was me like actually trying. I deleted a lot of the older ones because I really didn't like them. But that was like one of the very first things I ever drew on this art on an oh no, what is this? On like my iPad. This is one of the first and will probably be one of the last. Oh, of that kind anyway. I wouldn't draw that again. Wait, if you can't even draw that, can you draw a circle? Is that possible? Can you draw circles? Is circles in your realm of drawing? Even if it's not a perfect circle, because no one can do that. Can you draw like a very uneven circle? Can you do that? Because if you can draw an uneven circle, then you could probably still draw a circle. You know why? There's this wonderful thing that, at least on a digital thing, let me see if I can find like an example of how I do this. I don't want to fuck up one of my brushes. One that I never use. Trying to find something that I never use. Hold on. Probably. Yeah, you can barely see that. You can kind of see that, right? That's not a good looking circle. It's very squiggly. You can see like my hand shaking, right? Like, oh wait, I chose a different pen already. I had to draw a circle. It's not a very good circle. I think it's okay. You know, this is like a workable circle. Okay, well, you know, if I just had to draw a circle without any help, this would probably be it. I think. Yeah, like it looks more like an orange. But the cool thing about this is if you that and this a little bit. I don't know, I'm just guessing. You'd probably end up drawing something a little better. Ta-da! This is the same pencil, but I just increased how much help I get from the pencil. I think a lot of people have the misconception that every digital artist somehow has just smooth lines and can draw every single line super straight. No, we can't do that. Like, a straight line for me is... Yes. It's a little wavy. You can see it goes like that up here. There's a little, you know, but realistically, what we do is this. We just let the app kind of do the straightening, curving for us. Or like if I want to draw a happy face, here, let me like undo all of this. I want to draw a happy face, right? Oh, this was like not even the right straight line. Straight line without any help. And then if I were to draw like a happy face, right? Let me draw a happy face. That looks ridiculous. I'll zoom in so you can kind of see it better. And if I increase these again, just whatever, be like, I'm trying to draw as fast as I did the other one. You see how much nicer that looks, by the way? What tablet and stylus do I use? I have a 13-inch iPad. One of the newest ones that came out. That I bought it last year in the summer. Right before I went to Offkai. I remember that. But yeah, I have one of those. I use the Apple Pencil. That's why this can pop up, is because I have the squeeze function, which only exists on the newer iPad. So yeah. That's why you should not trust that artists who draw digitally have the stablest hands in the world, because that is definitely not true. Most art programs do have these options. Any kind of stabilization. It might be worded differently, but yeah, every single art application will have this kind of function. Most people use something called Clip Studio, But that on an iPad is a monthly subscription you have to pay to, whereas the Windows version is a one-time buy kind of thing. And I don't have a tablet to connect to my PC to draw, but I do have an iPad. So, and I've actually had an iPad since I was I think it was since 2018, because actually not 2018, maybe like 2019, I think, maybe, or no, sorry, 2020. I'm sorry, 2020. And in 2020, I had that iPad, used it up until last year, and then I bought this one because that iPad was only 11 inches and it was super small. This is Procreate, V. This is Procreate. This thing, you see it says Procreate at the bottom left corner here. This is Procreate. Yeah, I use Procreate. This is the only thing I use to draw now. I used to have Medibung and I tried Ibis Paint. Those are all like the apps that you could have, and I didn't like any of them. I found it too confusing for me, so I ended up sticking with this. It's just a lot more intuitive. I know it's very annoying to have to keep dropping down the layer here. Some people really don't like that. I don't actually mind it. You get used to it, I think. And it's like the iPad itself is never gonna be as big as an actual drawing tablet, so we don't have all the space, you know? So having the ability to minimize things like that is real nice. Yeah, you can also create color palettes, which I have done for myself. And you can name them too, like skin shades, my outline shades, my hair shades. I've labeled them all. You wanted to, you don't have to. This is just a me thing. It's for me to stay organized, and so every art that I draw is consistent to a certain degree. Or like with my emotes that I draw, I also have a color palette for them, so they're all consistent. And the colors I pick for my iPad is actually like my emotes are a little bit different from my actual model, and I actually picked colors that were brighter, a little more like vibrant, I guess, because I wanted them to stand out more. They're a little bit different. But yeah, every pen that I've used has had some kind of stabilization. And you can test it out here, how much it changes it. So this is at 31, right? If I lower this, not like it would change it. You can see how it changes. So, hear it. Mieko. Oh, well. That just disappeared. Yeah, 30. Yeah. Yeah. Gimp. Oh. Yeah, there's lasso in this too. I don't think you see it right now, but this little tool, the third one from the left, this one, that's your lasso tool. And there's different kinds as well. There's the automatic one, freehand. Yeah, there's a bunch, and I find it easy. I actually really like the way that this works. I learned the most basic functions first, and then slowly added on from there. And if you look at this, I don't use anything masking. There's something called a mask and a clipping mask. I just use clipping masks because I think they're the easiest, or alpha locking the layers. Basically what it does is like... How do I explain this? So, on this layer, I draw a circle. And I color in this circle, right? Now, if I want to change or draw something within the circle but not let it go outside the circle, you can lock it and... Up. And it won't go outside, basically. Yeah, but it's on the same layer. Now, I could do the same thing if I just put it on a different layer, though. And I can just erase it without erasing the base. That's basically what this is. Those are the only two functions I use. It's not as difficult as people think. Okay. This part, I'm basically just gonna turn this into not such a straight line because I think it looks really weird that it's so straight. Okay. Gonna color over my line art, which I so painstakingly drew. That though. this. I basically will reline everything once I'm finished correcting. I just don't like how straight it looks or solidly symmetrical it looks. It too unnatural, you know? I obviously don't do this for every single art piece. I only do this for the important ones. And this is gonna be in a cover, you know? And more people are gonna see it than I would have assumed. That looks too weird. I don't know if I like that. Is there a way to make this not look so great? Or do you think it looks okay? How long did it take? Well, we can look at the statistic. There you go. 10 hours and 30 minutes. Man, 10 hours. Ah, 10 hours. Oh man, my time. That's only one though. This one I think may have taken a bit less time. This one took 6.5 hours. I was more comfortable doing this one than the other one. I've been really struggling with this one because I thought this was gonna be like the main art, so I've been trying much harder to get this to look perfect. We look at some other ones. Try this one. 6.5 hours. Yeah, whole workday per drawing, basically. But I can't finish one in a day. I think I would really cry if I had to do one illustration that's like this every day. This took me 10 and almost 11 hours. And it's not even as complicated as the other one, but this still took me 11 hours. It is faster. I think the better skill you have, the faster you can get. You know? Did this one. I need... Please appreciate my fansub cover because this took me 20 hours almost. It took me 19.5 minutes. 19 hours and 30 minutes. A rain potato? What does that even mean? This was the art for my fansub cover. But thank you, Alexis. I don't know what that means though. What does that even mean? Can I interpret that however I want? Rain potato frog. What does that even mean? This one looks good. Thank you, thank you. Some art take short, some art take very long. I was gonna do a kawaii kute gomen cover, but it never ended up happening. Might not be the right one. Oh no, this is the right one. Never mind. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hi? Jesus. Okay. Hello. Hiya. Hello. Who's here? Let me see. I need to open up Twitch again. Oh, welcome Noah to becoming a Tenchi. Hi Zelmis. Hello. I hope you had a nice stream. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Last seen playing retro. I don't know what retro is, but I hope you had a nice time. We're just talking about the art that I've drawn in the past couple of years. And what I'm currently working. I gotta work on this. You did, Harry? I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing good. I've had a long day. I'm tired. I'm kind of tired. But yeah, I'm doing alright. Thank you for the raid. Atari? Wait, that sounds familiar. Hi, Yabusa. Thank you for becoming a Tenchi. Hello. You had your volume max. I'm sorry. Perks of being a Tenchi. Bad audio balancing on stream. Putting cream. I hope you had a nice stream. Yeah, we're just chilling today. I'm just doodling. I'm drawing things. For those of you who don't know me, Mite Mite, me and Ayo. I am the immortal human angel in training polyglot that speaks 5 languages. Mino Mieko, you can call me Mie. Welcome, welcome. Hello! Hello, hello! Hello, hello. Alright, I'm gonna get back to my doodling. So, wait. I need to look this up. Rain potato frog yawning. Wait, it's kinda cute. It looks so chunky. Wait, can I make it real cartoony? Are you okay with that? I think it would look super cute as a cartoony like thing. I think it would look adorable. Can I? It looks so squishy. I feel like if I were to pat it, it would make one of those like kind of sounds, you know? It looks so squishy. I don't know how I'm gonna do the pattern on its back though. It looks a little difficult to do. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it. My art is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure you go rest up. Don't feel like you have to stay, okay? I don't want you to feel obligated. I'm gonna turn this little frog into like a super cute little loaf or something. Bet. Alright? Bet. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It has to be yawning. Okay, well. Got little feet. Artistic interpretation. Perfect. I don't I wanna make it like a little guy. I wanna make a little guy. It looks so fun to just squish. I don't know. I don't know how to draw their little feet. And it's just like that. I don't know. I have to draw their eyes. It's kind of like sticking out a little bit. Right? It like sticks out a little bit. But I have to make it yawn, which is... to make it yawn. How do I make this yawn? To draw the face first. Maybe I should have drawn the face first. Yeah, little guy. It's just a little guy. It's just a little guy. It's just a little guy. Did you get night? Thank you so much. I hope you have a nice night. Alright, I should probably look at actual pictures. I want it to be lying down. If it's yawning, it should be lying down. No? Oh wait, their eyes are like super far apart. Maybe not lying down? Hold up, I have a better idea. What if it was like... Wait, it's like super fat. It doesn't curve up here. I'm looking at a picture. I'm gonna make this super cartoony. Can't swim, jump, or run. It can dig. That's real cute. Why can it dig? Of all things, it can dig, but it cannot do any of the other things that would probably that would like help it live. It has like the biggest but little thingy. Yeah. Little feet. Yeah. It's coming together. It's coming together. Maybe like... like little tongue on the inside. I assume frogs have tongues. Is this looking like what you want it to look like? Yeah. It's almost endangered. Oh no! It's like the Canada Goose. Oh hey Kyle, what's up? Hello, my Canadian friend, but not Canadian friend. I don't even know whether to say you're Canadian or not. Like, what even are you at this point? Clean up the lines. There we go. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, jeez, that was loud. Do I need to turn that down? I'm so sorry if it hurt anyone's ears again. Hi, Cassie. Hello. I hope you had a nice stream. Hi. I'm drawing something that someone gave me $20 to draw. It's a frog. It's real cute. I'm trying to make it look like it's yawning, but it looks like it's smiling. I think it's a little bit of both. You can have a happy smile yawn, right? But yeah, I hope you had a nice stream. Hello. I was supposed to say something. Mite Mite da yo. For those of you who don't know me, I am the immortal human angel in training, polyglot that speaks 5 languages. Mino Mieko. You can call me Mie. I'm just having a fun yappy drawing stream today. Nothing too big, you know. And yeah. I hope you had a nice stream. Make sure you go rest up if you're tired. It's been a day. You're really Canadian if they're not looking like a lumberjack. Yeah, you can be Canadian while not being a lumberjack. That's me. I'm never touching plaid in my life. No way. You're whittle. I am whittle. I need to find the right colors for this. It's like green, yellowy, but not. Like brown? Is it more brown? Question mark. It's like a weird. Oh, it's lighter than that. Close? Close. Not quite, but I think it's pretty close. Got like a belly. So I'm gonna... Hiya! Cute little frog, thank you. Oh my god, wait, Cassie, I need you to see this. It's here. Look what I finished today! Look at those braids that it took me like an hour. More than an hour. And like the ribbons that from my feet. I actually managed to draw feet. I'm real proud of the feet. And the hand, it looks like a normal hand. I'm so proud of this one, man. Woo! It's a pretty thing. And this one too. They're kind of like a set. They go together. Yeah. Oh man, it took forever. Oh hi, one night alone. I drew myself very dainty. I'm not normally this dainty, but I drew myself pretty dainty. Yeah, I hope you had a nice stream. Make sure you go rest after your stream, okay? Don't feel obligated to stay. Me looking like a snack. Thank you. Do I not look like a snack all the time? Excuse you. I know I'm normally more yappy or unhinged or whatever than how I am today, but I'm so tired. I had such a long day today. Like it's been rough today, so I'm taking it pretty chill right now. I hope that's okay with all of you. Was not my intention for today's stream actually, but I guess that's just how it ended up. The right color for Sunny? I think so. Looks about right. I think we're getting there. The rain potato frog. Sounds like me. Okay, maybe a little paler? I don't know, it seems really bright. Alright, how's that looking? It has been a while. I hope you've been good. They do go places, but not intentionally. I hope that these little guys have pink in their mouth or red. Because if it's not, I'm sorry. It doesn't make logical sense. But they probably do, right? They probably have this color. I'm sure they do. Yeah. I believe. Okay, that's kind of cute. I don't really know what to do about the little patches. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what to do. A little lighter, a little darker. Oh, they're not lips. They're not. Little patches. I'm guessing here, but I hope this is... Yeah! That kinda looks like it. Oops. Darker. I hope this is right. A little patchy guy. I'm just making it up. This looks about right, I think. Eepy Froggy. Yeah! I hope this looks right to you. I'm just guessing, okay? Like, I've never seen one of these in real life. It's just a guess. But there's your frog! And I hope you like it. I hope it was worth the $20. I should make it blush? I can do that. Here, wait. A bit more red. Not big enough. Ta-da! Oh! Gifted a sub! Thank you! It is hard juggling two chats. Just a little bit, but if they're going slow enough, I can do both. It's okay. Don't worry. I can read both. I'll sign it. Also, you really think I can sign my signature this pretty without stabilization? Here, look. Ooh. Actually, maybe I can. I take that back. Maybe I do have pretty good handwriting. I had to turn everything down. 27. This looks much worse without pen stabilization. Oh, jeez. At 27. Probably make it higher, actually, but it's okay. Hey! Alright, there you go. There's the frog. I will send this in the Discord. Alright, back to this. Oh no! Ooh. Okay, let's get this out. Man. There's commissions that I have to do too, by the way. I'm not... I'm so screwed. I got so much shit to do. So this is the most recent one I did. It was Itsy. Boom. Look at her go. Ain't she so cute? Thank you, Crimson, for commissioning like 10 of these from me. Look at how big my army has gotten. It's a very big army. And you know what I noticed though is that they've gradually gotten more complicated. I used to keep them super simple, but if you look further down the list, if I just go to the art, maybe it's easier to see. But here's the beginnings where everyone was super simple. I simplified everybody's designs, and then gradually they became hella complicated. Like, look at Sky. The design on her dress thing, or like even Itzy's I made more effort. Like, look at the hair. I think if you look at the hair, you can tell. So let's see, like Amora, I simplified her hair so much. And then you look at Itzy's, or you look at Nene's hair. Her hair was pretty difficult. There were a lot of twists in it. No, like I had to. I guess I learned how to do more details on something that's supposed to look really simple. It's also because people were starting to like use them. Like they asked me for like a bigger thing, you know, instead of small. Yeah. Link to the YCH portfolio. I kind of keep it really on the down low. I mean, I'm worried that I'm gonna get an overwhelming amount of commissions. So I don't have like a portfolio link or anything, but if you can recognize any here, I can scroll very slowly for you. I mean, you can probably also just go back in the stream to this later and like see how many you recognize, but this is my army of people. Initially, a lot of them were European. Because I have a lot of European friends, apparently. I didn't even know why. Just, it'd be like that, you know? But yeah, my army forever grows. Yeah, my army's growing. My army growing. I'm currently working on Poma because Map has commissioned me to draw Poma. Yeah, I'm drawing Poma. And I have a lot more details that I have to draw on her. She's just got so much going on. There's just so much of her. She's got so much. Those ones are my... Yeah! All her details are gonna have to come over the art. So like if you look closely, for example here, there's some details like the fish clip that I didn't draw on the line art. But yeah, like there's quite a few details like that, especially for hers. Hers did have that. Bunnies, I mean. Yoko not as much. Oh, for Sky there was a shit ton. There was way too much on hers. But yeah, sometimes I just have to draw over the line art. And that's okay, you know. It just means that I don't have like an initial line art to go off of. The same with Honey's. God, Honey's has a lot. So these two hearts, and then everything here, all the both hearts, the bag, her tail ribbon things, the details on her hair, like shit ton of things that I couldn't outline. So I got this though, I believe. I need to work on my own illustrations though, because those are like I have a deadline for. Oh, I was thinking though, if you guys think this is a good idea, I'll do it. This free run face. I know Marky commissioned me to draw it of myself. I kind of want to turn this into a YCH thing for other VTubers if they like free run. But I don't know if they would want that. I made one for Rita as an anniversary present. But I don't know if any other people would want something like that. What do you think? Do you think other people would want something like that? Genuinely? A picture. Think people would want it? Also, look! Valentine's Day. I drew this so fast. Not my best work, but it was something I had to do for Valentine's Day. Yes, because it's free run. Is that your only reason why? It's because it's free run. I realized I never turned myself into a bunny. For Easter? Helldiver Mia? Yeah, she's still here. She's still here. Yeah, you'd think about it. I drew myself as a bunny last year for Easter. Pretty cute. Pretty cute. I think I would change the face a little bit. This is like my very old ancient art style that I never use anymore. You'll sing Bunny Girl? Do it. Should I draw myself a sexy bunny girl this year? Let me try that. Hold on. Sexy bunny girl. Can I be a sexy bunny girl? That means I have to have the outfit that goes like that. Right? I need this outfit. And then the boobie. And then the waistline. Oh, I have to be serving something on a platter, right? That's the way it goes. Right. And then there's my booty sticking out. Ooh la la. I don't know, I'm just drawing. And then boobie. You go here, and then I don't know. I probably where hand go? Where does hand go? But if something is being served, boop boop. Probably shoulder here somewhere. Hand underneath this thing. I don't know where this hand would go. With something. And then face. There, that's Bunny got me sketch form. I'm supposed to be in say-so mode today. It's a say-so day, remember? The say-so day. Supposed to be a say-so day. I swear, anytime I try to be just nice and pure and just have a chat with you guys, this is what happens. The days that I actually feel super like, I'm gonna make a dick joke today, multiple dick jokes today, ends up never happening, and none of you will ever indulge me in my dick jokes. You just won't let me be. Oh my god, can I send you guys a link? Super fun. Give me a second. I found this today. How does it go again? I want you guys to listen just this one bit of the song that I found. Here, I'll send the link on Twitch as well. Hey, Majilu. Yes, I'm a typical Mia stream. Nothing's happening. I swear, typical Mia stream means nothing's happening because I'm a boring person and that's okay. I mean, I hope I'm not that boring for you, but you know, I guess I don't try super hard to be the most entertaining person in the world, but I do my best to just exist every day. That's what's important. What you just heard is what has been going on repeat in my head for like the past 5 hours. That's what you just It's not intentional, I swear. It just be like that sometimes. No, you ever listen to the same song on repeat forever and ever, and you're like, it's not getting old yet, so you just keep listening to it until it gets old, but it never does. I mean, not just the last part, it's every part. Especially if you know the people that he's talking about. I did that. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. This is why I don't take illustration commissions anymore, is because of how many fucking hours it takes me to do. I mean, well, if given the right monies, then I would do it. But it also has to be something within my capabilities, you know? Otherwise, obviously, I wouldn't accept the commission, but I know I'd probably earn more money doing full-ass illustrations, but the amount of stress that it can be. Man. Where did you come from? Yes, an earworm. Not very say-so of you. Just the one thing. It was just the one thing, I swear. I swear I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Man, I had a reference in my head, but I didn't say it. Whoo! I'm safe. See, still safe. Still safe away from the allegations. I am still nice and... I'm nice and pure some days, not every day. I can admit that. You know, I'm okay with admitting that. Well, it depends on how long it takes for me to draw the one thing. If you look at emotes and stuff, so I'm gonna not this one. I would say, let's see, what's one emote that I took a while to do? Maybe this one. This emote took me 10 hours. A single emote takes about the same amount of time. Which is kind of crazy. You know, I think about it, that's kind of crazy. That doesn't even involve the animation time. Oh, geez. This one was a bit shorter. I think it's because I zoomed through that one. How long did this take? Huh. Oh, I think I know why. I kind of fucked up this file, but it's okay. How long did the corner take? It probably didn't take that long. I don't know, I'm just gonna pick random one. Yeah, about 6 hours almost. Is it faster after you build the template? Some of them. For emotes, maybe. But emotes I just make from scratch. If we're talking like these guys, one of them can be super quick. Some of them can be super long. It depends. This took me 4 hours. 3 hours, sorry. And if I pick something like skies, maybe it would have taken me longer. No, this one took an extra hour to do. And remember, for complex designs, I only charge $5 extra. And it's an extra hour of work. And maybe I should start charging more. Haunted hoodies. This one didn't take very long. I think I zoomed through hers too. I was pretty quick with hers. And I got to it. Brain wasn't working for a while. Yeah, Dennis was okay. I think it's like, it only tracks how long I have spent with the canvas open. I think that's how it tracks it. These are supposed to be quick. They're supposed to not take fucking forever. Where's my art again? The emoji of me crying? It's here somewhere. There it is. Huh. This one probably... Oh, jeez. I think this goes to show that the better you get or the faster you get, you know, it's less time. I remember when I first started drawing emotes. It was not very easy. Yeah, this took 5 hours. My older emotes took me longer to draw, but my newer emotes are more detailed and actually take longer for me to figure out how to draw, but I'm just better at rendering now, I think. Yeah, I'm better at rendering now. Skill differences, baby. Although I really hate speed drawing something because I feel like I'm forcing it. You know, I don't want to draw something that I don't feel confident in. If that makes sense. Like, just taking the initiative to draw my own music video art is super scary. It's not that I can't do it, it's just scary. And I have, like... It's taking me a very long time to even find what my art style is. And even now, I don't really think I have a solid art style of my own. Because, like... I will adapt to whatever the situation calls for. And it could be, like, this kind of art. And I put my own twist on it. But it's supposed to be relatively simple. Or... I have like super sketchy kind of art, like this one, I still love this one. This is my wallpaper on my PC. It's a very nice wallpaper. But yeah, this was like my kind of art style before. It was super sketchy. I didn't care too much about being a perfectionist with this. But then clearly, after some time, I tried to draw something more clean and didn't have as much shading because that's what the music video called for. In the end, I never even did the music video, but it's fine. I have the cute art. These were all the assets for it too. It was supposed to be for last year. And then I did one that was very idory. Idoru? Poi? Poi? You know? I did a very idory poi one. Again, art style changed. You can tell. Because there's more, like, streaks in the hair. And it's very more, like... I guess it's more anime-like, this one. The other ones don't feel as anime-like. I don't know why. And then I drew chibis a lot for a bit there. And then it's whatever it is now, which is kind of like a mix of a shit ton of things. Let's see if I know around by being adaptable is good. I think I kind of have my own brand of art. I would like to say it's this. Like, the way that I've drawn this, I'd like to say it's that. You know? I'd like to say my art is very much whatever this is. In general. It's, a mix of a lot of things, but... Overall something I like. I like it. Yeah. It's got a lot of detail to it, which scares me because I could never do this again. But if I could, I would do this. It would just take a lot of effort and a lot of time. Yeah. I don't think I could draw this face ever again. It's like a very... I remember referencing this picture and I was just like, damn, this is a nice face. So I drew the face and I was just like, holy shit, that looks real good. And I feel like it looks a lot like me in person. So, yeah. I like this one a lot though. I know I keep switching pictures, but I like this one a lot. This one makes me feel really good. I just think it's very dramatic. Like, it's excessively dramatic, but it's nice. Is there anything else about this that I can... Oh. Not the right color. Is there anything else I can fix? Or is this it? You think this is it? I mean, maybe you won't even notice. Maybe you won't even notice. What I'm worried about is that, like, when the music video guy takes this art, how is he gonna use it, you know? Like, that's what I think in my head is, how is he gonna use this art in the music video? I have to be considerate of that. Where's the skin layer? Oh. Isn't colored properly. And remembering layers is hard. There you go. Okay. No. Thing here. What is that? Why are you like that? Huh? I know this like makes no sense that I'm drawing this on top, but it's okay. How am I supposed to fix this? Because I didn't color in properly. That was right. I gotta make sure there's no holes, not even a single pixel. Otherwise, my OCD is gonna cry. Yeah. Maybe I do have OCD. I've wondered for a long time if I actually do have it or not. I mean, you good to find out. I'd like to know. I don't think my OCD is insane though. Very mild case of OCD, only for certain things. If my room can be considered messy, I don't think I have OCD. Can I fade this out a little bit? Yeah. What is this? Stop. Why do you look like that? Hey, why do you look like that? Oh, fuck. Ah! What happened here? I just... what happened? What happened here? That will save it. Right? Okay. I'm very much a perfectionist, oh god. Yeah, I think I fixed. Okay, I'm good now. I'm good now. I don't think I can find anything else wrong with it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll check the other one. Ah. The only reason why I would check so carefully is because I know the music video person's gonna have to zoom in on some parts. And it makes my heart hurt. Things aren't colored in sidelines properly. Dun dun. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I don't really know how to draw ears, so that's as good as it's gonna get. Ears are like one of the hardest things to draw in my opinion. I don't know how to draw ears. Okay. Well, done with those for now. I'ma draw Poma. I need to like download her reference pic, so give me a find it. Alright, got it. Save this here. Hide this second. Send this to myself on my iPad. I need it so that I can reference the colors, color drop it, which is another wonderful thing about Procreate that you can color stuff. Some apps are pretty bad about the color dropping. Hello. Why are you so... Oh, no. Discord was breaking. Alright, cool thing was just done. Ta-da! I have this little floating thing that I can move everywhere I want. It gets a little blurry when I zoom in, but it's good enough. Okay. Time to color everything. My favorite part about this... It's very satisfying when things are colored in. Rendering is like one of the worst things in art, but also some of the best. Very, very difficult to explain. It's a love-hate relationship. I wish more of you knew how to draw, then I could rant about art more. But I also know some of you buy art, which is a little different. Buying art is just as fun though. I wish I knew more people so I could commission more often, but at most is really myself. I don't really know who else. Like, I have friends who draw, but I don't really have any, like, friends who sell art. Sell their art. Felt that color. That's a pretty good color. And Poma got a shit ton of hair. Yeah, it would be done later. So a lot of things I think you can tell is done later. It's because it's kind of like... Okay, think of it in layers, right? So the base layer would be all the colors underneath stuff. And there's obviously the line art, which is just a guideline for where you're supposed to color things in, right? So what I usually do is I work from like the lowest, which is your skin, up until what is the furthest away from your skin. So clothing, and then would be next. And then hair, because hair goes on top of clothing, right? At least for girls with long hair, it would fall on top of the clothing. So I actually color in hair last. And then after that, it's like all the accessories, right? But on something this tiny, when you start outlining all of the little details, it's just too small. And there's no point in outlining it in the first place. So you kind of have to draw this. Like, you see this is the line layer. So you would draw all of that on top of it. I hope that makes sense. It's just like a logical thing, I think, that a lot of artists do. You've probably seen me do it in like the other ones, right? Like Nene's little skull thing here was drawn on top of her hair. And I didn't outline it initially. Or like the bag. So the situation with the bag is kind of like what Homa's grenade is gonna be. You know, it's kind of like the thing that comes after. I don't know how to explain it properly. It just would be very difficult, or I think it wouldn't look good if it was drawn on the line art layer. Yeah, I hope that explains it. It's not that I forgot that it exists, but it's just it's the details, it's the small details. Also, when emotes are tiny, because I have to remember that these are gonna be shrunken down by the people who use them, right? Like, I'm drawing this on a 1000 by 1000 canvas, and normally I shrink it down because that's what most people use them for. I ask people to pay me more if it's gonna be, like, if they want the bigger version, and the reason I do is because then you'd actually have to care more. I actually have to be very, very careful about how I color things. Because if it's super small, you won't see if I go outside the lines like this little bit, you know? And it's super freaking tiny. You wouldn't notice that, but like if you look at it 1000 by 1000 size, you would see it. So I have to be cleaner about the way I draw. It'd be a thing. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a thing. What the? Makes total sense, thank you. But the thing is, people who aren't artists might not understand. No, I try to explain it. Explaining is difficult. If you're not good with your words, explaining hard. Looking left. Hiya. There's actually art of me like that, I think. thank you. I'm glad you like it. I think this is like a version of my model. There's this one too, and this one, and many versions. Many versions. But I'm glad you like it. I think you might have to go through the Discord and look for the art channel because it's all there. I'm sure there's art of me like that somewhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. If not, then maybe I'm hallucinating. But I feel like I've seen something like that. So next, I would do clothing. I have to pull up like the actual picture because it's so blurry on my iPad screen. I can make. Got this. I'm gonna steal. Her model has like so. Average pink color. Boobies. Ah. I keep pressing the button when I don't mean to. Or like squeeze too hard. I have to learn to not hold my pen so tight. Flat coloring. Oh, wait. I have a question. Do you guys like dancing? I'm leading up to something here, but do you like dancing? Hi, Chengi. Hello. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, do you like dancing? Are you a dancer? Would you call yourself a dancer? You dancy? Like dancing? You like dancing and singing? Okay. We're getting somewhere, Is there... Okay, and if you don't, why? If you do, why? Like, I just want to know why. And then my follow-up question to that is, do you like dancing? Like actual dancing? Or are we talking like TikTok dances? Because that's different. You know, this is a little different. Some TikTok dances are kind of just like, you're moving, but that's not dancing. Does posing count as dancing? No, I would not count it as dancing. Personally, because as an actual dancer and someone who took like dance classes, in the theory of it, the history of it, technical parts of it, and actually doing it, I want to know what your idea of dancing is. I guess posing sometimes can count, but it depends. It very much depends. I know not everything here is actually pink. I'm just coloring it pink. It'd be the flat colors. Okay. Okay, so the reason I asked this, okay, is because I had a friend who recently messaged me and asked me to like perform and stuff like one day, and I was like, I could, I could. And to me, dancing is like one of those things that I think I would never be able to stop doing, even when I'm much older. And I'm like, I don't know many guys that dance. I don't actually know many guys that dance. And I was wondering how many Tenchis knew how to dance. Like, and when you say dance, do you mean like choreography or like just whatever, Also, jumping in place does not count as dancing. Because that's what people do in at like prom or something. Just jump or like sway left and right or like bop their head to the music. To me, that's not actually dancing. That's just vibing, To me, dancing and vibing are very different. Swing dancing. Whoa, V, that's new information. Also, Yerp, thank you for becoming a Tenchi. Oh, dang, you be a dancey person, Jing. Freestyle for sure? Okay. What kind of freestyle, though? I used to do pop dancing. I did jazz dancing when I was younger, and jazz and ballet. Blah, blah. English hard. I did jazz and ballet when I was younger. And then I did pop dancing. I did a little bit of hip-hop training because of the dance classes that I took in university. And then I would teach some K-pop dances, too. You learned ballroom dancing. That's new. This time you're saying back and forth with your wife during a slow song. Okay, that's swaying. That's swaying. I guess it's a form of dancing. I'll let you have that. It's a form of dancing. After this, I need... Like that. Oh. Doesn't make it so much faster. Heck yeah! Damn, she's a blondie. She's so blonde. There's a risk for doing this. It's one of the things that only Procreate can do, just in its own program. It's that sometimes the corners don't get colored in properly, so I have to double check it. Like these parts. Sometimes they don't get colored in, but it's okay. This one did pretty good. Just double checking. Everything actually filled in properly. Fuck yeah. Good. Can you do the Macarena? It is a lot of fun. Oh my god. Being able to dance in sync with an entire group at the same time is one of the most fulfilling things ever. When you hear your footsteps go exactly in time together, that's like one of the most fulfilling things, most satisfying ASMR satisfying levels of like dopamine that I get. It just feels really good. Being in sync with everyone feels hella nice. Or like when the one thing that you practice for hours a day has finally come together, it does feel really fucking good. I forgot to color in the... the ribbon. Can I do this again? I'm too lazy to color in everything by myself. This is what makes it so much faster. If I had to do everything by myself, oh god. Thank you for liking my mod. I'm getting a lot of compliments about my model today. It feels very good. Being happy with your mentality. Yeah! Or like when you remember the choreo that you have practiced for a very long time and you finally get it right. Yeah, that's a good... It's a very nice feat. Okay, I think I have everything colored except for a few little things. Graffiti. Oh no! You see this? Blasphemy. What is this? Aha. Safe. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's supposed to be your skin. Alright. And then the height. Okay. Face color done. Oh, no, I'm missing. I know it's just white. But I commit the art sin of using pure white, but that's okay. Alright, adorable. Thank you. It's not done yet. Clearly, there's a lot of colors I'm missing. It's just the flat coloring. You know, this is how it all starts. You have to trust the process. I'm very bad at trusting the process. But, like, I think that's one of the reasons why I give up on some art very early. I just don't think it's gonna turn out great, so I stop, and then I completely just ignore the art until it comes back to haunt me, and I'm just like, okay, well, I have to do this now. Which is kind of what happened with this one. you saw the earlier stages, right? Like it was like, what the fuck is this? It was a bunch of rectangles. The proportions were wrong. It was. I didn't know what I was doing. I kind of just was winging it. I copied like a reference thing as well as I can, but I couldn't even get the hand right. Like feet were weird. I don't know. Just everything about it was super funky. So the fact that I got this to work out in the end was very fulfilling. How did this one? Yeah, this one looked like my mouth was real weird, and the hand was super weird. I'm glad this one turned out okay. I had to fix the hair though, you can tell. I changed the hair later on. This one took a hot minute too. Trust the process. They all start weird. I have to trust my own words a little more. I don't, but I try. Favorite bubble tea flavor? Don't say boba around me. That word triggers me too bad. I hate it. It's bubble tea, not boba. My favorite bubble tea flavor is either taro or matcha flavored stuff. But if I'm not feeling like... If I'm feeling more like I want tea flavored stuff, then I actually pick the roasted milk tea flavor a lot. Or Thai milk tea. Thai milk tea is real good. I like Thai milk tea. Roasted milk tea good. I don't like just the simple, normal, original flavor. I feel like it's too simple. Hi, Alex. Hello. And at the beginning, and let your learn she'll carry you to the end. Somehow, it'll work out. I believe. I have to tell myself that a lot. And, you know, eventually it does work out. I'm not saying it won't. It's just... I don't believe it's gonna work out a lot of the time. And I know I should believe, but I don't. I guess I'm still not quite as confident in my skills as you are in me. You know? I'm not the most confident person when it comes to my abilities sometimes. But one thing I'm super confident in is my language abilities, which is why I talk about it more. It's because I'm like, yeah! I know that's me. Like I practiced, I learned, I studied, and I did my time doing the shit. So I know what I can do and what I cannot do. So, no. The second that I have to fake it till I make it, I go like, ooh, no. I think that's what art was for me for a very long time. Just... I don't actually know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna pretend like I do. A memory unlock? What'd you unlock? Oh man, I had a flashback today. I really didn't want to have this flashback, but you know that feeling where it's like you fight with someone. Like you're in an argument with someone. And then you're like, fuck, I should have said this. You know, like there's something else you could have said in that moment that would have been a much better clapback at someone. I had that moment so many times today. And I'm just like, well, fuck. Because it makes me feel terrible. I'm like, I swear, I know I should have said it back then. And I can't go back in time now. It's so over. I just don't want to have those kinds of regrets, you know? Like a pinky color. Why does she have pink in her hair? Girl, I love her. She's a very good friend of mine, but Jesus. Girl, why? Why do you have pink? Just random pink in your hair. I love you. I love you though. Supposed to know about this. I have to simplify her so much. I'm trying to simplify her. Otherwise it doesn't look good in emote form. Because if there's too many details and you shrink it down real tiny, like you're not even gonna see all the details anyway. Like in emote form, you know, you're not gonna see them all. That's why I try not to do too much, but at the same time, if I don't do enough, it looks real bad, so... It looks too stuffed. I want it to be worth every commissioner's money's worth. Strong and accent. Yeah, I just was like, fuck, I know I should have said insert come back here, you know, like I just had that feeling a lot today. Like goddamn. And I'm always just like, I'll remember this for next time, and then the next time comes and I don't remember for the next time. 'Cause it went and it passed. No. Color change again. Girl, why you got so many colors in your hair? I don't want to add too much color variation, otherwise it's gonna look really splotchy. The pixels get reduced to such a small size in the end that there's no point on adding, I guess. This I'm just... Yeah! Oh no! What are you? Seafood. Yeah! But okay. I don't really know how I want to do this part. I think I'll keep it. Yeah. I can't get that song stuck in. Hey, this turned out pretty good. That's like a super dark color. Okay, art. You're watching magic? I mean, I don't think this is magic. I think it's just like looking at shapes and colors a lot. You know? Yeah, I look at shapes and colors, and when you first start drawing, the worst thing to start drawing first is, at least in anime characters, are these hair vents. Do not do them first. They will fuck you over again and again and again. You do not want to start with these. And the reason why is like the way that it folds over, like from here to go like this, and then where this triangle goes, it fucks people up, man. It fucks me up. You know, it just be a very tough thing. Highly don't recommend watching people draw very complicated things. It's cute. Thank you. Draw chibi emoji of you? Well, you'd have to pay me. Yes. I have... Oh god, have you guys not seen my website for commissions yet? I guess I don't have it linked anywhere easy to access. Find it. Give me a second. Un momento kudasai. Alright. I found it. This is the link to my commissions. I'm okay with drawing illustrations too, but I guess it's like we gotta talk about it, you know? On one eyebrow? Wait, you mean like this kind of eyebrow? Or you mean like a real eyebrow, like you're trying to do all the fancy, like you know, like across, you know, like what we talking? Cause that's a little much in my opinion. I've tried drawing semi-realism, and I can do it. I just don't like it. don't like it very much. There's something missing from her face, and I don't know what it is, but it's okay. I'll figure it out. What do now? Either clothes, ears. Ears I would actually prefer leaving to the end. I think now it's time for clothes. Oh, I lost. Where'd the tab go? There it is. Okay. The line? Wait. The line, right. So you mean... kind of like these eyebrows? Like these kind of eyebrows? Like where they're just two lines together? Those kind of eyebrows? I think the most important part isn't even the eyebrows, because you don't see them in the end. It's like, oh, maybe this is one thing that people who do makeup will have over other people who don't do makeup, and you're trying to draw a face, is that we know we know where like the highlight and the shading parts are, or like how to draw eyes or eyebrows, I guess. This might be one thing that gives us a slight advantage. It's just anyone who knows how to do makeup. I want to do her clothes, but it's so pixelated. I have to find her other picture. Okay, so there's a heart. And then there's a blue one. It's a super light blue. Alright, time to draw some hearts. Pretty good heart, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good one. I'm gonna put the reference on the left here, because then I get like to see her full body at once instead of bit by bit. It's a pretty good heart. I have to do darker blue for the heart. I'm gonna finesse this after, because holy shit, there's no way I can get this all correct. There we go. Yeah, it's working out. I think this needs to be good. Okay, and then there's this pink, and then it's like a darker pink. Ooh. How am I supposed to make it? Oh man, it's like so much thicker. I take it back. Just gonna color everything in this. This is hard. Oh, honey. Why are you so difficult to draw? Okay, wait, where was the blue? Oh, man. You're complicated. Like that? Oh, man. Boobs are hard. I love boobs. Don't get me wrong. They're just very hard. It's hard. I like her boobs, though. She's got nice boobs. I don't want to draw them back. She deserves to have nicely drawn boobs. Everyone does. The wrong blue. Thing is, if you look at the heart here, it merges together way too much, and I can barely see what kind of blue it's supposed to be. I'm taking the one from her arm instead. Not the same. Like that. Yes. Better. And I need the pink. So much boob. You know what? That turned out okay. Yeah. Yeah. Double the price on bata designs. They're just more complex than a lot of other designs. I mean, I don't... You know, I think a lot of people in the VTubing world have excessively complicated designs. And it's one of the things that make them stand out, right? Like having such a complex design. It's supposed to be like the ooh, you know? But at the same time, I'm just like, bro, think of the artists. Think of all of their pain. It's a tough world out here. Too dark. Not that I don't want to draw them, you know? It's not that I don't. I swear, I like drawing them. They're hella cute. I would be really sad if I didn't get to draw cute anime girls anymore. But like, man... Why aren't I resting? It's only been 2 hours, and I didn't even draw for the full... I didn't draw much. Period. I feel like I should draw more. I didn't draw enough yet. I don't feel like I drew enough yet anyway. Sometimes when I draw, I always feel like I have to get a certain amount done while I'm drawing. Otherwise, it doesn't feel productive, and I feel like I've wasted my time. Which I know is not actually the case. You know, this is never a waste of my time. It's like just a personal. Okay, and sometimes, alright, this is something I think I want to teach everyone when it comes to emotes and stuff. There's a shit ton of colors on her model, right? Like, you can just looking at it, you know there's a lot going on, right? And if a color is close enough to another one that I have, I'll use it. Even if it's not exactly the right one, if it's close enough, I will use it. So, for example, this bit, it's like a white band with the blue stripe going through it. I'm just using the same colors that are on the heart of her shirt, crop top thing. Because then they'll be more cohesive that way. It might not be the most accurate color to her actual model, but it's like... it makes it look good together, you know? This is something I learned kind though. Not something I did in the very beginning of when I first started drawing. Good night, Rick! I'll see you another day. Oh, tomorrow afternoon is my collab with Ayla. We're gonna be playing Genshin. It's gonna be like my first collab in Genshin in a very long time, so I'm pretty excited for it. I hope you guys are there. I don't know exactly what we're doing, but I scheduled the stream, which is good enough for now. Okay. After this, needs to be like a hotter pink. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh no! Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I played Repo already. If you look back in my VODs, I have already played Repo. I had a good time. It was really fucking scary. And I'm not very good when it comes to scary things, honestly. Like, I'm very weak. And if you're a regular of mine, then you would know that I'm very weak and you will understand why I am very weak. to horror games. Like I get scared easily, and it's just a widely accepted thing with my community. But I played it anyway because I know a lot of my tenchis play it, and like honestly, I did have fun. I'm not saying it wasn't fun. I just don't really know if I can play it on a regular basis. No, because I mean, it's scary. I don't know if I can handle my heart increasing and like the heart rate so fast. Oh my god, there's like a timestamp I want you guys to see. In the repo VOD, oh my god, there's a timestamp that I thought was the funniest thing. I saw the door close in on Ivy and I felt so bad. It's at let me see. Two going too far back. 2:58:50. If you go to that timestamp in the repo collab, oh my god, I wonder if this link will work. Copy. Yeah, if you click that and it's at the 2:58:50 timestamp, oh my god, that was so sad. It was the most tragic thing that I'd ever seen. I felt so bad for Amy. I was like, oh no. Feels bad for Amy. It was very tragic. I watched it in her eyes and it was very, like, her point of view, god, it was so... I would have cried if I were her. Just getting thrown down like that. The door closing in on me. That was just rude. Rude ass door. Bad, man. You know, I do like the game though. I wished I had more friends who were gonna play it with me, but I don't really have any friends to play with. I don't have that many friends, man. I'm a lonely VTuber. Friends, doko. Where's friend? I'd like friend, please. I'm just lonely. That's okay. She got knocked back by the door. She did. Am I doing this right? This doesn't seem like the right color. Hold on. What I find funny is like I have tenchis that are willing to play with me, like my membership tenchis. We've all played together before during the membership night. It's actually hella fun. I like playing with my tenchis in Discord. It was actually very entertaining to do it that night with the members. To specify, it was the Copium members. It was actually really, really fun. I wanted to do one with like multilingual VTubers. I wanted to see how that would work out because I can speak 5 languages, right? And that would mean like they would be able to I'd have some leeway for no overlapping, or like I'd be able to understand so many that I can translate and like kind of cheat a little bit. You know, like if it was a Japanese and Korean and Chinese and a little bit of French and Spanish, I can probably do. You know, like I got this. It should be easy, right? Is what I thought. Helldivers, oh man, Helldivers is always fun with the tenchis. I don't have many VTuber friends that play Helldivers anymore. I guess once the streaming hype fell, they all stopped playing along with it. And I was like, oh, I'm all by myself again. And I play with tenchis now though, so it was worth it still. That's insane. It's just how I grew up, and you know, I know it's not like the most common thing in the world to be able to speak so many languages, So like I don't take it for granted or anything. And it did take me a long time to learn. I didn't just magically know how to speak this many languages, right? So it took a lot of self-discipline to learn a language while also in school having actual things. You know? With a non-VTuber, I mean, I wouldn't mind. Which languages? My first language is English. I also speak Cantonese, and I speak Mandarin, Japanese, and Korean. So that's 5. All Asian languages, just because that's where my interest lies in. I like Asian things, so that's why I know so many languages. But I don't use them very often, not for stream purposes anyway. I guess I use Japanese the most on stream though, and Cantonese more lately. Can I do a collab in Japanese? I've already done one. I've done a Japanese collab before. Repo in Cantonese would be wild. It'd be so crazy, man. I would do it if I have friends who are willing. I would. I would do it. Why is this color not going on? Oh, here. If I have friends who are willing. Oh my god, if it was like... Oh man, I can imagine my friend Kani. If she were to speak Tagalog, it'd be crazy. I would have a good time though. I think multilingual repo would be very funny. I need to find my multilingual VTubers, please. If you guys know any multilingual VTubers, please tell me. But yeah, I've done a full stream in... Not... Well, almost all of it was in Japanese. Yeah, I've done that before. I have one of my art siblings is Japanese, and we did a collab together. Portuguese. I have a friend from Brazil, who speaks Portuguese. I learned a few things from her, but I'm not very good at it, and I don't want to speak it on stream just in case I fuck up. I'll say ciao. I know ciao. just ciao. I remember like I heard her on the phone for the first time. It was her mom or something that called, and then she started speaking Portuguese instead of Korean like I thought she would, because she's a Korean girl who was born and raised in Brazil. And I was like, whoa, what was that? And she was like, oh yeah, I don't speak Korean, I speak Portuguese. And I was just like, whoa. I remember being very shocked by it initially. There's a little heart here that I want to draw. Little birthmark, but not really. But I think like if I ever did a collab, multilingual repo, I would like to recruit people. You know, I'd like to recruit some. But I think I would have the unfair advantage of knowing so many though. You know? Would you think it'd be cheating? Is that considered cheating? How much more do I have to do on this? Oh my god. She's got so many details on her model. This is just the base too. It's not even like the actual detail. This is yellow, whatever. I don't want to get it wrong. There you go. I know one friend who speaks French. Only one, but that's because she has French roots. That's the only friend I know that speaks actual French. No Canadians I know speak French. Like I know French people speak French, but no Canadian French. No Quebecois. Unfortunately. You know what? I think I'm gonna stop there. My hands are getting tired. I've been drawing all day. So I'm gonna stop there for now. Hand needs a break, I think. Let me kind of just make sure everything's good. There you go. And then goodbye to this. Hello. I can let my hair down. More glasses. Whee! Oh, I'm sleepy. I had such a long day today. Like a super long day today. So I'm tired. And I want to make sure I'm awake for the collab tomorrow. You know. Please go to sleep. I knew this stream today was gonna be pretty short. I was okay with that though. I'm okay with this stream being short. I didn't wanna like stress myself out. You know? It was a rough day. It was a rough day. I hope that the members, any of you members, please make sure you check the community post, because I made a community post that's kind of, at least to me, it was important, okay? So I hope you look at that when you have the time. I know it's a very long one. It's like a long letter, basically. I didn't reply to anyone yet, but I'll probably get to replying to people tomorrow after the collab. But thank you for anyone who membered today. I think I saw something. If not, it was a sub. I don't know. But whoever gave me money, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I have a Genshin collab tomorrow. It will be at 1 p.m. EDT because I am Torontonian. So I picked a good time for my Torontonian, I guess, afternoon and European evening. So yeah. And then after that on Saturday, I'm gonna be playing Inzoi. So we're gonna be doing 3D stuff, full body tracking, and good, very accurate facial tracking on Saturday. So that's that. That's the thing for the week. I don't really have any big plans for next week besides a working stream, because I definitely need to do one. I got a lot of work to do lately, and I feel like it's too much to just do outside of streams. So gonna have to be an on-stream work thing. And then maybe another art. I want to do a karaoke again because it's been a hot minute. But also, okay, guys, please understand the reason that I haven't done one is because my family has been home every single fucking day of the week. They're literally outside my room right now, so I don't want to talk very loudly. Like I can hear my mom's voice outside the door. But I haven't done a karaoke because they've been home every single fucking day of the week. Like, my sister recently just came back from the hospital, right? But throughout the past few days, both my parents haven't gone to work and they've been at home every day because they've been taking care of her at the hospital, right? And I mean, I've gone and seen her as well, but I mean, they're both not working right now because they wanted to take care of her, and she's fine now. Like, she's home, she's recovering, she's talking and laughing and everything, so she's okay. I don't want anyone to worry about her anymore. She's fine for now, okay? Like, she's stable, she's good. Like, she's eating happy, you know, like she's okay. And like my dad, he's been home a lot recently. He's like on the verge of retirement, so you know, he's home a lot. And I don't really want to sing my heart out if my dad is home. And then my mom also, like, she's home at night, right? She does the 9 to 5, and then I wouldn't do a karaoke stream at night because then she'd be home, and I'm like, ah. So I'm like, oh no. You know what? Oh my god, I actually had... I wanted to talk to you guys about this. Serious talk. So, recently I was talking to my dad, because we had, like, a whole day to ourselves, basically. It was Wednesday. And I didn't have to stream that day, so I was just doing off-stream work that day, and I had lunch and dinner, everything with him that day. So we were talking, and he was asking me about, like, streaming and stuff, and he's just like... I remember I was talking to him about the weather, and how, like, oh yeah, it started snowing and stuff. And he's like, oh yeah, it suddenly got really cold. Is your skin okay? And I was like, to be honest, no. My eczema is freaking out right now, and it's, like, from the weather and stress and stuff. Like, it's a lot of things. And then he was like, oh, your job is stressful? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, what is there to stress about? All you do is stream, right? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to explain this. So I told him, like, outside of streams, I still have to attend some meetings, and I still have to like network with people, organize merch stuff, make sure I get paid out for things. I still have the drawing to do, and I actually consider the drawing, like all my art commissions, as kind of like the side hustle to my streaming. You know what I mean? Like it's the supplement to my streaming, I guess. You know, like whatever earnings I make through art and drawing and stuff, it goes to streaming anyway. So, you know, I have like deadlines for art. Like someone who commissioned me was like, "Hey, can I have this art by whatever day?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can try and get it to you by that day." So there's deadlines I have to meet. And then I also have to do my taxes, and doing sole proprietorship, as in small independent business taxes, is very difficult in Canada. So that's basically what streaming is, and I have to do those, and it's very complicated. And I have to file personal taxes and business taxes as a business owner. And that's being really tough on me this year. And then I have to do... I remember dealing with off-kai stuff recently. That was kind of tough. It was like... I wasn't sure if I was gonna get my badge, but I'm glad we got that sorted. I have a badge for off-kai. And he's just like, "You stress?" You know, the fact that he was like, "You stress?" I was like, yes, I do stress. I am stressed, Dad. Hope everything goes smoothly. I mean, yeah, it's actually going okay. I'm pretty happy with how things are moving along. But initially, I was just like, ooh. You know, I was kind of worried. But now everything's okay. Everything is moving. Things are working. It's not impossible to get things progressing, which is fine. It's just like the fact that I had to explain to my dad that my work has stressful factors in it, or like even just the simple, I have a presence online and the internet can be hella scary. You could get cancelled in like a second. And I don't want that to happen to me, obviously. But, you know, it's like you have to be careful with what you say on the internet. And there are some people out there who are very mean, and I don't think I have to expand on that any further, but I think you know what I mean. People on the internet can be hella mean. I still can't even try. I did it. Twit longer. Insert Google Doc link here that I definitely did not do that. I have to defend myself and my pride and my dignity. Yeah, I don't know. Just having to explain that to my dad was go private. Man, I can't. The fact that I have to explain it though. Oh my god! And then you know what happened afterwards? He phrased it as like he's not trying to tell me how to lead my quote unquote business as a VTuber, but he was also just like, since your one character as Mia has done so well, why don't you just become another one? Just be two of them. I'm like, yeah, because that's totally how the world works. He also like asked if I could use AI art to just make another character and not pay so much money for a human being to draw it for me. I'm like, that is the most... God, if you said that online, someone would cancel you. I mean, he doesn't know what that means, but like, I just had to tell him that it was a no-no. In my field of work, doing that is a very big no-no. Like, I understand to a normie who does not know anything about it, that would be one of the things to consider, but like, I had to educate him that is a big no-no. He's just like, become more characters, you know, just gradually work on multiple characters. And I was like, you know, maybe I could, maybe I would. Also expensive. Or like, I think, oh my god, what did he say? He told me to like try and market myself more, basically, and I'm like, I think I'm okay. I'm okay, Dad. Yeah, I just was like, oh boy, oh man. And you know what I find funny about him like telling me to make another VTuber model or like a VTuber persona is that my entire family, my sister, my mom, my dad, all of them already think that I stream too much. Like, they think I spend too much time on my PC streaming and stuff already. So if I were to make another character to be a VTuber as, I'd have to stream twice as much to keep both of them alive. And they would... Why would you want that? Why would you want me to stream more if you already hate the fact that I stream as much as I already do? Need to create an agency consisting of only me playing many characters at once. Oh god, you would never see a collab. Me as Asian baby girl so in Tokyo. I'm not! I am immortal human angel in training polyglot space 5 languages Mino Mieko. Even less say so. Oh god. Wonder what future model would look like. I hope that future model is still this. I like this. I like whatever I am right now. It's nice. Me and the 7 voices in her head. Oh god. One of them's just super sexy. The other one's super cute and childish. The other one's like very dead inside. Just be emo. Oh, there's even less say-so than me, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm not the most unsay-so person on the planet. I mean, I would try to be on a different account if I could risk it, but not here. I just don't think I could like manage the multiple accounts, if that makes sense, you know? Fully Cantonese embraced me yet. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, do you wanna know something? Fun fact. I am not like fully Hong Kongese, I guess. There's a part of me in my blood that's from like Teochew. So, like for example, my grandmother, she knows a few words in Teochew. Wow, I don't know what that is in English. Yeah. Or like I think to sleep is mukshap, and then to eat was dakbong. Yeah. I know some fancy words that no one knows. Collabs among gen mates will be difficult to do. Just pre-record. Pre-record one thing. And then try and write a script for everyone to follow. Totally live, isn't it? You would never know who was talking. I don't think, like, at this point in time, I could ever start an agency. I really don't want to. Knowing what the responsibility requires and how much money it would cost. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. In no fucking world could I do that. I think if anything, like, because even right now, when you think about it, right? I don't even have a solid group of friends who I stream with on a regular basis. That is what I would want first and foremost. Right now, as Mia, this is what I want. You know? I really, really want to have that, but I don't. You know? There's no one that I know of who would be willing to do that or is available to do that. And that would mean like full-time streamer, is independent, plays very similar games to me, or is willing to like put money into getting group stuff done together, be it art or covers or any kind of projects, podcast, whatever the fuck it may be. I just don't have anyone that I could do that with, which really sucks. But that's okay. I can start my own shit. Did I do a small VTuber agency, but yeah, an unreachable dream. You'd have to have a team of people who are all willing to invest some amount of money into creating this one big thing, which might even fall within the next 5 years. You'll never know. Hi, Sideways. Like, I just don't think I am in the position to do something like that. If I'm gonna, you know, care for my finances and for the well-being of future talents, you know, I just don't. I don't think I would ever, or could ever, or would want to. Yeah. Trying to go good tonight. Yeah, I got some stuff done. Wasn't all in vain, but my hand got tired, so I had to stop because I've been drawing all day. Like the afternoon work that I had to do today was all basically drawing. I had to finish the art for my cover, and I got like most of it done. It was just a few small little details left, and then I started doing commissions. And then I finished like half, 50% of the commission art, which was good. And I was like, okay, good stopping point. Good stopping point. I'll probably continue tomorrow night. It's not broken, but it feels broken. My hand feels broken. I hope it makes sense though. Like the fact that I had to explain this to my dad was wild. I'm glad that he asked though. Like, he wondered where my income came from, or like how I even earned money in the first place, or like who supported me. And I was just like, it's hard to tell you. I tried anyway. But I'm glad I got the chance to at least educate him a little bit about what I do, or like why being a VTuber can be stressful. It felt good to be heard. Felt nice to be heard. The homies. Oh god. If you ever met my parents, what's the first thing you would say? Just if, hypothetically, if you ever met my mom or my dad, would it be different what you said? Don't you? Oh my god. Nice to meet you. Just nice to meet you. Okay, after that, after the initial hi, what would you say? I think it should go something like, you raised a wonderful daughter. Yeah, you should praise me. The first thing you should do is praise me. Thanks for taking care of me. I mean, that works too. Praise my dad. You know, compliment him. Tell him he looks young. Oh, he loves that one. He loves being told he looks super young. Heard you've been asking about Greg. It's a lot. When will it ever end? It just never stopped. Aw, thank you, Rick. That makes me feel good. You should be asleep. Oh my goodness. Good night. I'm gonna go and prepare for bed too. I'm starting to get tired. My brain is not functioning. I've had a very long day. Yeah. I'm gonna go bed now. It's also very hot in this room. I want to get out of here. Okay. Thank you for stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. The closet? No, the room is just hot. They might have turned up the heat or something because it was snowing today. So that might have been it. Okay, I'm gonna find someone to raid. Give me a second. Are you live? Yes! Okay, I think I found someone. Give me a second. Okay, we're gonna go and raid Aimee because she's hella fucking cute. Like, she's super fucking cute and she's Australian, so she has a nice accent. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I just won't raid on the Twitch side today. It's too much shit to set up. Okay, I go. It's okay if you came in late. At least you came. Yeah, I'm finally collabing with people. It's happening. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go now though. I'm tired. Good night, guys. Thank you for coming today. I know it was a super short stream, but I hope it's okay. Yeah. Alright, I go now. Bye-bye. Oh, make sure you do this Mia raid message. Hold on. One of my mods isn't here to type it. There. Can you copy paste that real quick for me? Thank you. Make sure you type that in when we go and see Aimee, okay? Because Aimee real fucking cute. And I want her to know we're here. Yeah. Okay, I go now. Bye. Bye.